I'm live. Hello, everybody. Hello. It's Dr. Faith Abraham here. Ha. I hacked Dr. Abraham's page. I'm getting the notifications. Y'all, come on in here. I'm going to fix the light real quick, but we're going to talk. We're going to talk, okay? Okay. I'm coming. Okay. Let's see. Oops. All right. What's up? Hey, I'm about to put my phone on silent. Hello. When you come in, let me know where you're watching from, where you're at. And also let me know if you had joined us during the broadcast this week, the Just Launch It challenge. Good afternoon, y'all. Or evening, y'all. What's up? Okay. Let me know. I'm going to share this out a little bit. Let's chat. If you had tuned in during the Just Launch It challenge, let me know because I want to hear from you what you thought. If you enjoyed it, did you get anything? Tanya says, oh, you were on last night. You were on for Bishop R.C. Blake's. Awesome. Let me see. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, you were on last night. Cool. Did you enjoy it? What were your takeaways? What were your takeaways from last night? Because last night, so all through the Just Launch It challenge, we had some pretty amazing people that joined us, and it was just really extraordinary. I am still like floating. I'm like, yeah, absolutely priceless, like really awesome. I'm still floating. I'm still like hyper, but having to calm myself down so I can actually do some work and channeled by excitement to something productive and something great. And I know a lot of people are like, well, you've been in business for forever. You've already launched. Matter of fact, this is my award from Vonza. When I launched my coaching program during the pandemic, in 2 days made $10,000. So I entered into the five-figure club and have since been able to do more. So it's been pretty amazing. But even with those accomplishments, and I've been doing business for a long time and many years and six figures and all that great stuff, I still need inspiration, right? I still like to get knowledge. I like to hear how other people think, how they perceive, and then that gives me like a different perspective, or that opens me up to an idea or something else. So pay anything to be inspired, okay? We did the Just Launch It challenge for absolutely free, but pay anything to be inspired so that you do not expire. That's on period. Let me see. Yeah, what he taught was a $5,000 training class for sure. And the truth is, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of coaches charge premium pricing because of what it can do for you and the results and the money that you can generate and the income you can generate, right? Just from sitting with them. So when they charge those premium prices, there is a reason behind it. And all of the speakers that we had gave up information and knowledge and insight that should have easily cost 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20. This is the type of stuff that you get into those masterminds that they teach and show you the breakdown as to how to run your business. And even tonight, I want us to talk. I want us to talk about the easy way to making six figures. And let me just be crystal clear. For those of you guys who don't know me, I'm sorry, I just got started. You may not know me. Hi, my name is Dr. Faith Abraham. I'm an award-winning coach, and I help people with their gifts, skills, talents, what they've overcome, package it to become certified coaches and help others. So while they're making impact, they're also making income. And if you want to know more about me and what I do and how it can help you, you can go to my website, www.lifemasteryschool.org. That's me. Okay. And I am also the co-founder of Vonza.com. All right. Hey, what's up? SC in the house. I'm also the co-founder of Vonza.com with my husband, Uyi Abraham, and we are just serial entrepreneurs wanting to break the back of poverty, wanting to destroy the limitations, especially the financial limitations that many people find themselves in. What took us from nothing to something has been our entrepreneurial journey. And what I was saying was, even though this is titled The Easy Way to Making Six Figures, the truth is, yes, it's the easy way, but anything worth having is going to take some work. So if you're ready to put in the work, let's go. Let's do this. We're about to talk tonight. Let's talk about some stuff and get into it. If you want something to fall out of the sky and fall on your lap and you think it's going to be whiz, bing, bang type stuff, I'm not the one to give you that, okay? Because I know good stuff, quality things, takes work. It takes effort. Breaking the back of poverty is not an easy thing to do, because if it was, everybody would be out here doing it. How about that? But we know that it's not an easy thing to do, but it is possible to do. And to me, the best vehicle to break poverty, to change your financial status, to change your generations, to change you as an individual, because I'm all about that PG, baby, personal growth, is entrepreneurship. And tonight we're going to be talking about the easy way of making six figures. And I just like to look, I keep it 100, Terrence. You already know. I'm going to tell the people like a TI is, because I don't like to lead anybody on to anything. You know, it's better for me to tell you the truth and you not like it than to tell you a lie and you be deceived. I'm not it. I'm not it. So I'm going to tell you the easy way of making six figures. And this is literally what it is in a nutshell. How to make six figures easily is you are going to literally, hear me, a sentence, but we got to break it down. But in a sentence, in a nutshell, the easy way to making six figures is for you to solve a problem. I'm just right there so you can marinate on that. Matter of fact, where's my nail file? Because I need to file my nail down. You hear what I said? The easy way to making six figures is for you to solve a problem. And check this out. The bigger the problem you solve, the more income you can create, the more money you can have, the more people will come to you for the solution. When you solve small problems, because every problem is not created equal, okay? Every problem is not created equal. When you solve a problem, the size of the problem is going to determine your pay. The size of the problem is going to determine the income. The size of the problem, remember, let me take y'all to church real quick. Remember, when he wasn't king at the time, but when David killed the lion and the bear, nobody applauded him. He solved a small problem. When he now turned around and took care of Goliath, which is what we know him for, David and Goliath, even Malcolm Gladwell wrote a book about it, right? He was rewarded. He was promoted. He was talked about and revered. They even sang songs about him. Why? because he solved a big problem. As soon as he solved a big problem, that is when he now was compensated, so to speak, richly and bigly, right? So you can literally start off with solving a small problem just to whet your chops, just to get into the game a little bit, you know what I mean? Just to figure out how you are, just to figure out how you work, just to figure out all that good stuff. But as you begin to recognize the bigger problems, don't run away from it. Start solving it. Even Vonza is a solution to a big problem. I can literally just start at 2010. You know, my husband and I, we really got into the online space heavy. Okay. And when we got into it, you had to have one platform to host your online courses, another one to host your digital products, another one to host your physical products, another one for your emails, it was all these different subscriptions, and you had to make sure that they all were talking to each other. Otherwise, a piece would be missing, and then you'd have all these problems with customer service because people aren't getting what they paid for. Then they want a refund because you didn't give them what they wanted. It was maddening. So after doing that, that's the old school way, right? After doing that, we were like, something's got to give. This not gonna cut it. So we decided, you know what? Why not have one platform that gives you everything that you need in order to run your business online. Boom, Vonza. Everything you need to run your business online. So now what you would normally have all these different platforms for, your email is in Vonza, your website is in Vonza, your online courses, Vonza, your physical product, Vonza, your digital product, Vonza. You flowing with me? You seeing it? Okay, that is what it was. That is what happened. So we decided to solve that problem for the entrepreneur who wanted to run their business online, go big or go home, shift into the digital space. Instead of them having a whole bunch of different platforms and having to pay all this money for all those platforms, we literally put it all together, consolidated it, and put it into one strong, powerful platform, which is Vonza. So I'm saying that to tell you this is what Vonza does. So my question is, what do you do? The easiest way to make six figures is to find a problem that you can solve in a big way. Because the bigger the problem that you can solve, the more that you can charge for it. The bigger the price tag you can put on it. If you're selling, like jewelry or something small that anyone can kind of figure out and get anywhere, then guess what? You may not have a big price tag on it. And you'll have to be in the volume game. Just keep selling stuff, so that you can make six figures, so that you can grow and scale as a business, right? But if you're selling, for example, real estate, well, you can make some money in real estate. If you're selling cars, if you're selling coaching, and the sweet thing about coaching, let me just help you guys. The sweet thing about coaching is there's so many problems to solve in people's lives that you can literally become a coach in anything. You can be a lactation coach, a midwife, doula, since I'm in that realm, right? You can coach people out of postpartum. You can coach people in anxiety. You can coach people in their confidence. I've seen confidence coaches. You could coach people in their wardrobe, right? How they dress and what they need to be dressed for, and styling. And there's so many ways that you can help people. Marriage coaching, and also marriage counseling, family and blended families. And there's so much, literally so much that you can do, in so many ways that you can help people as a coach. And guess what? The bigger the problem that you solve with that coaching, the more that you can charge. Literally, if someone's doing marriage coaching, guess what they can do? They can sit there and charge somebody, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, depending on how deep they go with that couple and the things that they're value that they're able to bring that couple. Well, why would somebody pay that? Funny that you may ask, because it costs more to get a divorce and split everything down the middle and of course what it does to the kids, what it does to you. You can literally turn around and open your mailbox and get a bill from the lawyer for $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. And if you would have spent that money in a marriage coach, guess what? You guys may have not been getting a divorce. You might still be together. You see it? So understand that if you can solve a big problem and you know the value that you bring, you can now put a price tag on it that will not only benefit you, but also benefit your client. That is the power of solving a big problem. Okay. So you could call that, let's call that number one. The number one first way to easily make six figures is by solving a problem. Now, getting more into the mechanics of it or what have you, right? Number two is going to be packaging the solution that you bring. Packaging the solution that you bring. Because if you don't package it right, then guess what? People don't understand what your purpose is. People don't understand what you bring to the table. So you could be the best marriage coach out there. You could be the best of the best, honey. You have a 90% rate of keeping couples together and happily together. Hello, because wow, right? You can have a great rate. You can know exactly what you're doing. You can have all the experience in the world. You can have the wisdom of the great Almighty, right? But if you don't package it, then you will not get the clients and the customers that you should have. If you aren't able to communicate what you do and the value that you bring to the table, it's not going to happen. Six figures are literally going to pass you by, child. They're going to be like, because you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to package what you bring. You don't know how to let people know that you got the goods. You got the juice. You know how to bring it. You know how to make it happen. You know how to make that thing work. You can do it better than anybody else. And really, if somebody works with you, it's better for them to work with you than anybody, because you have a certain type of way of doing things. You have a package. You have a way that you explain the thing, and you have a way of breaking it down, and you have a way of making it simple, making something that's complicated, make it easy, and breaking it up into steps. Like, you have that thing, right? You have that je ne sais quoi to you, and people will literally pay. Of course, they want the solution, but they will also pay for your je ne sais quoi. How do I know? Look at the movies. What movie did you just watch? What's the last movie that you just watched? No, y'all finna talk to me tonight, because I'm not gonna be up here on a Friday night and we're not talking. What's the last movie that you watched? All movies are not created equal. All movies do not have have the same price tag on it to be made. Why? Because depending on the actor, that actor is going to cost and have a different price tag on them than another one. So if you hire Mel Streep versus hiring, I see her face, Gwyneth Paltrow, there's a difference there. Okay? Someone who just came out of the Sundance Festival is not going to be the same price as a Angela Bassett. Hello, right? Halle Berry price tag is definitely not going to be somebody else's price tag. Why? Because what they bring to the big screen is worth paying for. They're je ne sais quoi. What they have, their magic, the way they present themselves, the way that they can act a thing out is worth paying for. So what makes you different from a Halle Berry or an Angela Bassett or a Denzel Washington or a Brad Pitt? You have a je ne sais quoi as well. And when you know how to package your business, you know how to package your stuff, you know how to speak to people and let them know what you have to offer, people will pay you for that. Oh, I'm talking good today. Where's my little footstool at? Let me kick up my feet, because y'all not going to have me working. I just came so we can talk. Can we talk? Come on, can we talk? Every actor doesn't require the same thing. God bless his soul and his family. A Chadwick Boseman, his price tag is going to be different than someone who just started out. Than his what do they call it? His co-star in the movie, right? Everybody has a different price tag. Everybody has something because of the way they deliver, the role that they play, the problem that they solve for the director. That director is looking for someone who can portray this type of role. So they look for that person, right? The same thing with you. You solve a problem. You can do and play this type of role in somebody's life. You can literally become the answer to somebody's problem. But if you don't know how to package that thing, let me go a little bit deeper. Can I go a little bit deeper? Can I go real deep down into it? Here's the other part of it. Some of y'all are so scared to talk about yourself, to toot your, I said this a little bit earlier. Come on, let me get into this thing. Some of y'all are so scared to talk about yourself, to toot your own horn, to brag a little bit about the problem, about the solution that you bring, that six figures is literally running away from you. It can't even stop at your house. It can't even stop at your house, honey. Why? Because you won't even tell people what you do. Let me tell y'all, I think it was, today's Friday, Wednesday, I think it was. I just happened to be scrolling on Facebook. I try my best not to, because that's time that I can put towards something else, whether it's the business or my kids or my hubby or myself. How about that? But I just happened to be scrolling, and I looked at a Facebook post, and somebody was complaining about a service that they had done or they had paid for. And in the comments, someone said, "Oh, you should have called me. I would have hooked you up. I would have had you good." And then the person replied and said, "Listen to me." The person replied and said, "How would I know to come to you for that? I've never seen you talk about your services." Ooh, burn. Burn, child, burn. I said, that made me feel a kind of way. Oh, where is the antacid, child? Because I felt that in my chest. You understand? I felt that in my chest, honey. She said the right thing, though. Some of y'all will not even talk about your business. Talk about what you do. Talk about the problem you solve. Talk about being the answer to somebody's problem. You won't even post a text message somebody sent you and, of course, ask them, but you won't even, take a screenshot, blur the person's name out in their face or whatever, and just post it to your Facebook page or your Instagram wall or whatever. You won't even do that. You so scary. You won't even toot your own horn. You won't even let other people toot your horn, and then you just repost what the other person said. I'm about to fall out the chair. Right? But if you don't, and that's number 3. That's number 3 right there. You won't even toot your own horn. You won't even let people know what you offer. You won't even let them know that this is what you do out here in these internet streets. You won't even broadcast it. If somebody gave you a microphone, you'd probably figure out a way to start talking about your services and your business, and then turn it over to your homegirl. And she make the best. I thought we were talking about you. I thought we were talking about the problem you solve, right? Oh, let me let the Wi-Fi catch up. Let me let it come through your feed real quick, because listen, if people don't know what you do, how can they know you are their solution? If people don't know what you do, how do they know? How do they know? How do they know? They don't. And you're sitting here like, well, nobody's buying my stuff and I don't have a lot of customers and I don't know where to get customers, but they don't even know that you're in business. You figured out how to package a solution, but you won't even tell people that you are a solution. You sit there and let McDonald's, y'all, do you know that since this pandemic hit, we have eaten more pizza, specifically Domino's pizza, than I think I've ever eaten pizza in my life. And the reason why is because Domino's has made it so stinking easy for me to buy it that when I haven't cooked anything, or it's late and I've had a lot of sessions and I'm like, look, y'all, I'm tired. I ain't gonna cook nothing in this kitchen for y'all, nothing, right? Oh, mom, just get us some pizza. Okay. Tap, 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 boom. And pizza dinner is at my door. Why am I sharing this? And why are we going to Domino's? Not because there's nothing else to eat, not because my kids are so parsnickety like that. No, it's because Domino's never fails to send me so many emails. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're like, if I open my phone right now, I can literally show you, while we're talking about it, I can literally show you a thread. If I don't delete it, it's a thread of emails. Every single day, these people are sending me email. Every single day, they're talking about, you need dinner taken care of? You're only 30 points away. We got what's the deal that they have? The $5.99 deal. We got a $7.99 deal. We got it. Domino's, if y'all don't leave me alone. But here's the thing. You may sit there and you say, oh, well, I don't want to feel like that. I don't want people to look at me like that. I don't want people to feel like that. But sweet love, if they don't know that you exist and you are solving their problem, they will never come to you. There are times where I've had people come and they've scheduled appointments and I'm like, hey, how did you hear about me? And they're like, oh, I've been on your newsletter for a year. I'm sorry, what? How long? A year. And I just consume your emails and I love them. And I got to a point where I said, this is literally what this lady told me. I just got to a point where I felt like I had to just call you so that I could work with you. And honey, I can tell you, I am not that consistent with my emails. I should be, but I am not that consistent with my emails. But yet she had been hanging on and she sat there and she was literally, waiting for the opportune time, paying attention so that when the time came, she knew who to go to. She knew who to call. She knew who would have the answer to her problem. But I had to toot my own horn. I had to share what I have. I had to literally, it's the easiest thing to do is to screenshot an email that you get from somebody who's worked with you or had your services before. I'm talking about making six figures now. Because when you have people who give testimonials, that's what we call social proof. The proof is in the pudding, baby. When other people say you good, right? You can say it, and I want you to say it. You promote it. You toot your own horn. You let it out. You tell the people, let the people know what's up. Let the people know what's up. But understand, when other people say that you're good, and you need to let people know, right? Y'all got to hear me on this now. Y'all got to hear me. This is the way to do it. This is how you're going to make six figures. It literally could happen overnight. But if it happens overnight, it's because you've been doing the right things consistently. Oh, yeah, baby. Get on that consistency train. There's money on that consistency train. You hear me? There's money on that train of consistency. You got to be consistent. of showing up. You got to be consistent, letting people know that you have the solution to their problem. You got to be consistent, letting them know that you know the problem they have and you can solve it. You got to be consistent with it. You got to let people know what you got, that you got the goods, and they can trust you and they can do business with you, and you're not going to let them down. You got the stuff. You got the goods. You can work it. Y'all, I've seen, you sit here and you hear all these people on the radio and they using a lot of auto-tune, but I know people in the hood. I know people in the cut. I know neighbors who can blow better than the people I'm hearing on the radio. But guess what the difference is? Guess what the difference is? The person on the radio was willing to put themselves out there and let people know, hey, honey, I can sing you into happiness. I can sing you onto the table. I can sing you into getting pregnant and having a baby. They toot their own horn. They talk about themselves. They talk about what they have. And by doing that, it's led to doors being open, getting into certain rooms, getting into certain places, so on and so forth, even getting on the radio. What do you have? You got to share it. And don't be doing what people been doing all this while, the old school way, and connecting all these different platforms to try and make your online business work. No, use Vonza. Look at what I put up on the screen. Let me just take this time real quick. I'm going to deviate. I got 2 more points for you, so stay with me, okay? I got 2 more good points for you on an easy way to make 6 figures. You need to go ahead and not be in the ancient times. The new and modern way of doing business online comes from you using Vonza. Why? Because Vonza puts everything you need inside of its platform. So as soon as you log into Vonza, everything you need to run your business, everything you need to grow your business, everything you need to scale your business is right there in one place. Here's the part about it. This is the crazy part. I'm not going to lie to you. There's other platforms, but none of those platforms are willing to invest in you. See, we're saying, hey, go ahead and sign up for Vonza so you have a platform for your business. But not only that, we're literally saying, when you sign up, we're going to invest in you. We're going to get you over $5,000 value in coaching. There's no other platform that's doing that. There's no other platform that's willing to invest in you like that, right? Not only that, we're saying we have bonuses for you starting this coming Monday. Everyone from the Just Launch It Challenge, and of course, anyone else who happened to sign up for a plan on Vonza, we're literally going to be working with them hands-on, and showing them the step-by-step, the play-by-play. Okay, the play-by-play on how to not only start their business, but grow their business in a direction of 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures. Because it's possible. This age that we're living in is the most revolutionary age ever. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars to advertise on TV, and hopefully the right people see you. Right? Fingers crossed. Hopefully the right people see you. You don't have to have a middleman that's talking about you and still taking a big chunk of your profits just so that you can get out there and be known. Social media makes it easy for you, and it's free. Right? You don't have to go knocking door to 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 door, trying to find a coach that knows what the world they talking about, who has the proof, who's done what it is that you're trying to do, that's willing to help you and not stab you in the back later. First of all, we don't even operate like that, because the God I serve, if I did stuff like that, that junk would slap me in the face and knock me down. So I can't even do stuff like that. Okay, let's just be clear. So you don't have to worry about that. What we're saying is, go ahead, start your business on Vonza. Get one of the plans. Sign up for the basic or the pro plan. You got to start somewhere, baby. Start. Have everything you need in one place and get that business going, get that business rolling, and we'll invest in you this right here. So if you know that you have a business on the inside of you, if you know that this is the time, if you know this is confirmation, this is the sign, I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. I don't know if y'all even remember that song. That's Ace of Base for you. But if this is the sign, then I need you to go ahead and go to www.bonza.com, okay? www.bonza.com. Join us in our wave. We have a wave of people, the strategic partners, everyone that's going to be getting the coaching starting this Monday, right? That's November 3rd, if I'm not mistaken, 2nd or 3rd, November, this Monday, okay? Upon this thing going out, it's Friday. So Monday, we're going to be working hands-on with people so that they can literally get to the place that they're supposed to be in business. Come on, Lakeisha, that's a confirmation. Let's go. 9 o'clock. When are you going to sign up for your Bonza plan? Talk to me. Let me slow it down. I still got 2 points for you. The easy way to make it 6 figures. I have 5. I already released 3. I'm gonna give you the 2, but I just had to slow it down and just and really get this thing going right here. Okay. Let me know, when are you starting your Bonza platform? Let's talk. Let's talk. I need to hear you. I need to tonight. This is the second confirmation you've gotten tonight. Okay. When you sign up, your email is going to be entered in, and you're going to be a part of the coaching that's going to be starting and taking place on Monday. So literally, you can use this weekend to kind of start doing exactly what I was talking about, right? What solution? What solution are you bringing? What problem do you want to solve? That's a business. A business is simply you bringing a solution to the world. That's all it is. A business is simply you bringing a solution to the world, right? So you can figure that out. We can figure out how we're going to package that solution, right? The words we're going to use, the way we're going to communicate it to your ideal client. And we're going to do what? Get results so you can start tooting your own horn and have your clients, of course, toot your horn too, okay? But that's what's going to put you in position to make 6 figures and even beyond. Y'all, I said something and it really proves for me to sit on it just a little bit. Y'all mind if we just sit on it just a little bit? In this day and age, there are no more excuses. At this point, where literally you can have a phone, and from a phone, whether you're iPhone, I don't know what this is, iPhone 7, iPhone 11, shoot, they got the iPhone 12. Well, you could be Team Android, Samsung, Note, whatever you're using, flip phone, Razor, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? They all have internet. And if you can have the internet at your fingertips in this day and age, where you can literally just type, upload, go live, post on social media, post on Google, send a text message, call somebody. Hey, I started my business. I'm helping people, out of their issue with their spouses. Do you know somebody? Who can I talk to help them out? That's literally all you need to start a lucrative business. There's no excuse anymore. At this point, I'm going to say a bold statement, and some of y'all may not like it, but I'm going to say it anyway. If at this point, in this day and age of 2020, I don't care if it's a pandemic happening outside. Let me help you with something. All you need is Wi-Fi and a phone, laptop. If you're still dealing with poverty, especially if you in the Western world, Canada, US, other countries, we can work on it. But Canada, US, and you still dealing with stuff and still struggling and still, it's a choice now. It's a choice now. because we're in the knowledge era. People want knowledge, want information like never before. People don't want to suffer unnecessarily. One of our speakers today literally said, I will pay for convenience. She said, I pay for convenience. I don't have no problem. I need it. Don't inconvenience me. Don't waste my time. I don't want it. I will pay for a chef. I will pay for the results for my body. That's a trainer. I will pay to not have to struggle with my husband or with my wife unnecessarily. I will pay to sit there and have somebody teach me how to do the things as a new mom, how to come out of depression, how to heal and get out of the things that I went through in life. I will pay for somebody to show me how to cook healthy meals and transition from junk food to healthy vegan meals or paleo diet or keto or whatever it is. I will pay for somebody to help me to get my health right. I will pay. Somebody will pay you for what you know. Somebody will pay you for the solution that you bring. Somebody will pay you to literally help them get out of the pain that they're experiencing in their lives so they can get to the other side. I will pay for somebody to show me how to climb the corporate ladder faster than before. I will pay someone to show me how to get a good look so that I can show up in my business like never before. I will pay so that I can get an education so I can have a title next to my name so I can accomplish and achieve certain things in life. I will pay. I will pay. I will pay. There are people out there who will pay you for the solution that you bring. At this point in time, in this day and age, if you don't have any skill, gift, talent, ability that you can share with the world to help the world better, even if it's one family, there's something is wrong. Something's wrong. I'm serious. It's this is a new wave. This is the stuff that immigrants come from other countries for. The opportunity. Now they don't even have, they just need to have stable Wi-Fi and an electronic device. They don't even have to come to America no more. They can, because of the era that we live in, they can be in a completely different country, sell something to somebody in America and get the money over there. They balling. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm just going to slow down, let the Wi-Fi catch up because, you know, I probably kind of came to your front door and started knocking on it. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? What are you willing to do? Nowadays, it is easy. You still got to put in work, but it's still easy. It's easier than ever before. Big facts. You don't have to leave the country. You don't even have to leave your house. You could sit on the porch. You could sit on the front deck with some sweet tea and make impact and make money. That's the age that we're living in. And why not? One of my life mantras is, if that good thing can happen to somebody else, it can happen for me. That's my mantra. Lakeisha, when you sign up, let me know because I'm going to celebrate you. Where my sound machine at? I'm going to celebrate you. Anybody that's signing up tonight on Vonza, I'm going to celebrate you. Because for you to make the decision to leverage and take advantage of what's being made available to you, that is a huge decision. That's a decision to change the trajectory of your life. And to me, I don't take that lightly at all. I think that's a beautiful thing. It's a necessary thing. Everything that we enjoy, everything that we have, every season of your life has literally been predicated by a decision that you made. What decision are you making? What decision are you making, right? So listen, let me get back into that. I told you I was going to sit on this thing for a little bit. Now I'm up. Let me get up. Let me get up. Go get you something to drink so you can swallow that jagged pill I just gave you. Right? Let me sit up. All right. So what we said, The easy way of making six figures is what? Solving a problem. And the bigger the problem you solve, the more money you're able to make. The bigger the problem you solve, the higher the price tag you can place on it as well. And we know that there's always somebody that's willing to pay a high price tag for convenience and for your je ne sais quoi, right? Number 2, packaging your solution. It's great that you have the goods, you have the answer, and you can create a solution, but you got to package it. People are visual. We like pretty things, shiny things, sparkly things. We like things that captivate us, touch our heart. So the packaging that you do is very important. It's very, very important. And this is the stuff that we're going to cover too in the coaching that we're doing for those new Vonzanites is what we call them. Those of you who are making your profile on or creating your platform on Vonza, okay? We package a solution. That's number 2. Because when you got good packaging, i.e. branding, when you have good branding, then guess what happens? People are willing to pay optimal price. Matter of fact, let me show you something. Let me show you. Like that Michelle Obama meme. Let me show you something. I've been posting this all over the place. Okay? It says, don't put too much pressure. Why am I able to see that? I hope it shows up right for you guys. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to have it all figured out at the beginning. Make room to grow and develop with time and experience. And what is that? Phooey. So basically what it is, I'll probably throw it in the chat after this is over. What it is the logos of Instagram, Nike, Versace, and Apple. And with time, it changed. That's not even the best one that I have in here. But with time, it changed. And in its changing, they were able to change the pricing, evolve, do a different offering of their product, package it in a way that more and more people were like, ooh, I like that. I want Nike. I want Apple. I want this. Sometimes people argue about whether or not Apple is really the best electronic device out there for computers and phones and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Their packaging is so good that they could put a crazy price tag on something and people will still buy it. Am I right or am I right? Talk to me now. Am I right or am I right? Their packaging is so good at this point that people don't even care if they're the best or not. It may very well be a Motorola that's the best. I don't even know if y'all remember Motorola. It could be that Motorola is the best. But because of the packaging, the branding that Apple has done, people buy Apple. People love it. Guess what? I love it. I love how it works with my Apple Watch, my phone, my laptop, my iPad, my kids' phone. I know where my kids' phones are. I know where they are because I turned on the locations on their devices. Right? They just packaged it right. There's no difference between you and an Apple. It's just your packaging. It's just how you packaged it. And we'll work on that so that when you offer your solution, there's a good packaging behind it, a great packaging behind it that now causes people to clamor to you, to come to you, to seek you out, to find you, right? Number 3, the easy way to make 6 figures, toot your own horn. For those of you who are already in business, listen, after you get off of this broadcast, you literally need to find an email, a text message, a DM where somebody said something good about your services, screenshot it, block out their name and information and post it on your wall. I don't care if it only gets 2 likes. Post it. Toot your own horn. Post it. Why? Because it's social proof. It's proof that you know what you're doing and somebody else said so. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Number 3, toot your own. Well, that's bragging. That's not humble. Honey, I am keeping it humble. Not being humble would be me talking about me all day, every day, child. That's not humble. And really, the truth is, Humble doesn't have anything to do with whether or not I'm talking about what I can do for you, but rather if what I can do for you and I'm better than somebody else. That's where we're not being humble. You're not in competition with anybody, right? That's a different broadcast for a different day. I said I have 5, so let us keep moving, shall we? Number 4, after you solve a problem, after you have and be clear on the problem you're solving, you have your packaging, right, of your solution that you bring. Number 3, you're tooting your own horn. You better. Okay? When you toot your own horn. Number 4, you got to have the right pricing. And this is a controversial topic in many circles because, some people say, well, you can't make 6 figures selling a product that's less than $100. Well, you can only sell high ticket offers so that you can make 6 figures. Honey, there's more than one way to no harm, to skin a cat. That's what they said back in the day. I don't skin cats, but I'm just saying, okay? But back in the day, in the South, that's what they say. Honey, it's more than one way to skin a cat. Okay? You can play the volume game where you price it a little low so that your ideal client can get to it because they may not have that much money to begin with when they're starting out. And it just means that you just have to sell more. Or you could do a high ticket offer because you're very experienced in your expertise and you're going to bring a really solid solution to a big problem. But either way it goes, the pricing has to be, hear me out on this. The pricing has to be congruent with your ideal client and what it is that you're offering. Case dismissed. Okay? No more arguing. No more going back and forth with it, honey. Don't even get yourself involved in that. Period. Your pricing should be should be congruent with your ideal client, what they can afford, and what it is that you're offering. If you're solving a big problem, then that problem needs to have a bigger price tag. Period. If you're solving a smaller problem or solving a problem in smaller chunks and smaller steps, then sure, price it a little bit lower so it's accessible to everyone. Or not everyone, but, many more of your ideal client. If you want to go and fix up your house, you could get new flooring, right? Rip up that carpet. Let's get some wood. Okay, what kind of wood? Well, what kind of wood? Depends. What's your budget? If you have a certain budget, you can get real wood floors installed in your house. But if you have a different kind of budget, you might have to get the fake flooring. It looks like wood, but it's not real wood. If you have a different kind of budget, you can get bamboo. Aren't we talking about floors? Yep. Same floor, different pricing, because the ideal client for each material is different. Make sense? All right. I know it does. You just never looked at it like that. You just never paid attention to it in that manner. And so now as a business person, your eyes are like, you're seeing things differently. But it's good. It's good. You're seeing it from a different perspective. All right. So number 4 is pricing. Right? And then number 5, to the easy way to make 6 figures is have a solid platform that can carry what it is that you're offering. And of course, I'm going to tell you, honey, the best of the best that's out there, the best to ever do it is Bonza. You got to have a good platform. And when I say platform, basically the right technology. Because if you're online, of course, you want your technology to work. When the people go to buy stuff from your website, you want it to work. You want the payment processor to work. You want them to be able to see the image and the beauty of what you're offering. You want all of that stuff to be working and to be going. Even while you sleep, your website is making money for you, right? So you want all those things to be in place and to be working. And when you want a reliable platform, Bonza is a reliable, strong, powerful platform in which you can have all the tools that you need for your online business. And that's really the easy way to making six figures. That's about as simple as I can put it. I've made different charts for my coaching clients and people I've done work for, and show them a step-by-step on how to do it. I just laid it out for you. If you can get crystal clear on the problem you're solving and you're passionate about it and you're really good with it, your six figures is literally knocking at your door, like banging at your door, right? Number two, if you can package the solution that you bring to the world, honey, you're gold. Apple was not what it is today 20 years ago, but yet we're here. You could be the next Apple in your own way, right? Selling that je ne sais quoi that you have. Number three, tooting your own horn. You got to show people that you know what you're doing. You got to be able to talk about yourself and be okay with it. Let people know what you have, right? I won't even get into all that. Then number four is having the appropriate pricing. Having good pricing is going to either turn on your ideal client or turn off your ideal client. But when it's congruent with both of those things, you'll be good, and it'll just flow and flow and flow, and they'll tell other people about you, and they'll toot your horn for you, right? Then number five, have a great online platform to host your digital products, your physical products, your courses, your memberships, whatever it is that you're doing in your business. That online space is very, very important. And I tell people all the time, baby, if you think that you are in business and you are not online, not only are you not online, you don't exist. You got to be online. You got to be online. So that is the easy way of making six figures. I broke it down into 5 solid points for you. If you're just getting on, hello, we're about to end, but you can always catch the replay of this, okay? Because it's going to really, really help you and help you get crystal clear on your next steps. Again, for those of you who have decided to sign up, and let me know before I log out of here tonight. For those of you who are going to sign up with Bonza, you choose your paid plan, and you will get $5,000 in coaching. $5,000 value worth of coaching. Coaching has changed my life. That's why I am a coaching advocate. Listen to no one who says that you don't need a coach, you don't need a mentor, you don't need someone who's gone where you're trying to go. They are lying to you. That is deception, honey. It's always valuable for you to have someone in your life that has gone to the places, achieved the things that you want to achieve, because they can show you the way, and it cuts your journey time in half. You know what I mean? So that's very, very important. So that coaching is valuable, and we have other bonuses as well. So you'll be working with myself and my husband, Abraham, founders of Bonza, and we're going to show you the ropes, baby. We've been doing this for a long time, so we know what we're talking about. Hey, Lakeisha said done. What? Yes, ma'am. I love it. Congratulations to you. Welcome our new Bonzanites. Woo! Go, Keisha. Go, Keisha. Go, Keisha. Go, Keisha. Hey, go, Keisha. Now my chair is squeaking. But I'm dancing for every new Bonzanite, okay? This is y'all's dance. Go you. Go you. Hey, go you. Go you. Go you. Hey, go you. Oh, congratulations to you. You really made an awesome decision. And like I said, get ready, clear your calendar because you'll get all the details in your email. So no worries, but clear your calendar, get your notebook, get your pen ready. Let's do this thing because we're going to change and revolutionize our lives together through the coaching that's taking place starting on Monday. So welcome to the Bonza Night crew. And I'll also add you to our private Facebook group. Where we just talk about business stuff, branding and strategy and all the different things that are going on. It's always good to be in a community of people who, when you share your goals, it doesn't sound like bragging. It sounds like, oh yeah, I'm in the right place. So I'll add you to that. And anyone who has signed up for Bonza, let me know. You can shoot me a DM. We try to get through it because it's a lot sometimes, but we'll get through it and respond to you. But I'm so happy that you're a part. For those of you, I got to get out of here because I got to get on to the next thing of my day. But I'm so happy to have shared this time with you guys. Make sure you tune in for more broadcasts, more stuff. We're talking about business and entrepreneurship because it does have the power to break poverty and change generations, and that's what we're about. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Your generation is changing for the better. I'll definitely look forward to, yes, we are too. We'll definitely look forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Go Bonza.